taking a step back forward, back. Okay. Crazy work, crazy work. We're gonna try to get back into it. Oh yeah.
He could never do to you what you've just done to him. You'd better put some sealer on your arm, dear. Craigus, you're a fool.
Do you suppose reorientation would help?
Help you or me? I think it might make something of you if you're willing to try.
You know my position in the Order. How do you suppose this makes me look?
I hadn't really considered it.
You understand what the Brotherhood really does?
Perfectly. You hold meetings, wear ridiculous clothes. You tell each other how superior we are to the robots. Because you know we're not.
We are.
You're pitiful.
Wow. So they're really showcasing and depicting the different, like, you know, points of view people will have, and the battle between that, what that looks like, and that's what we're showing right now.
You aren't just charging windmills. You're trying to hold back the ocean with a sponge. Attacking Pax. The idea.
Well, that was stupid of me.
He turned off his pain circuits, and you accomplished exactly nothing.
I don't see how you could do it.
Pax and I are in rapport. We're in harmony. He understands me perfectly. He instinctively knows what I want. I just think of something and it's done, because he thinks of it at the same time. There are no arguments. He's dedicated to keeping me happy. And I am happy.
You love that machine?
I love Pax.
And it doesn't make any difference to you that he could be doing the same thing for anyone else who bought him.
You're wrong. If he'd been bought by someone else, he'd be in rapport with them.
I'll pass on the drink. Thank you very much.
I don't understand you, Craigus.
You're not supposed to. Do you expect me to be friendly toward you?
If you want to be.
Well, I don't.
If you wanted to hurt me, I'd like you to know that you have.
How?
By humiliating yourself. You know I must consider your well-being above anything else.
That makes me feel better.
Good.
It's by humiliating yourself. Hey,
Can't
wait,
you see?
3 drinks? 3 drinks for what?
They're killing us with consideration, spreading us into atrophy.
That's what ChatGPT does, though.
What would Father have thought about this?
You're thinking of Pax as a person, aren't you?
Of course not.
Then why do you wait till he's out of the room before you say something that might embarrass him? You know he can't take offense.
I just don't like to talk around those things.
Afraid of their logic?
Stick to the subject. What would Father have thought about this?
You
That is
should
the
know.
question.
You inherited all of his prejudices. Oh, what a flesh and blooder he would have made. Uniforms, boots, little silver knives to rattle.
Stop it.
Father was against everything. Space travel, atomic energy, synthetic foods. Remember how he loved to tell about storming the weather control station?
I didn't agree with him on those points.
My point is that you both felt
Storming the weather control stations. Storming the weather control stations. That almost flew right over my head.
synthetic foods. Remember how he loved to tell about storming the weather control station?
I didn't agree with him on those points.
My point is that you both felt an inherent need to be up in arms about something.
Well, Father would have seen to it that...
Oh, you both would have been great back in the days when war was a national pastime. You could have fired bombs and guns and thrown spears. Oh, what a wonderful, wonderful time you both could have had.
And I'm the one who likes dramatics.
You could have brought progress to a halt for years.
I feel sorry for you, Craigus. It must be a terrible thing to be so afraid.
Afraid?
Afraid.
Me? Why don't you put your gears in reverse and get out of here?
You know that's impossible. I can't leave unless Esme wants me to.
Esme, tell him to go.
I have no intention of doing that.
Well, what do your neighbors think about all this?
Those who know don't mind. Others don't care. You've been wrapped up in that little world of prejudiced ostrich friends of yours for so long, you don't know what's going on in the world outside.
Such as what?
Did you know there have been over 100,000 applications for rapport in the first 3 months of this year?
Our records on that sort of thing are fairly complete. Don't you realize the implication of that? If everything is done for us, there'll be no incentive. No need for personal achievement. Even now we're losing ground.
Losing ground.
Ground. Knowledge. Machines do all the work for us. Why should we learn mathematics when the computers can find the solutions better and faster? We don't even control them anymore. The brains are designed by other brains. The robots improve themselves. We don't know how. We give them data, they give us answers.
We only supply means to your ends.
Yeah, our end.
Couldn't have said it better
Every
myself.
day and every way, we're becoming weaker and weaker.
And you're helping us over the hill.
We
Over the
are
hill.
over the hill. I can't stop us. Neither can you.
First, there were the plants. They developed into animals which ate the plants. The animals were small, but they grew. And the larger animals ate the smaller animals.
What does that mean?
The evolution.
So
I
far,
guess.
according to history, each dynasty devises its own end. The animal develops a brain, and the brain destroys the animal.
Our brains conceived you robots. Are you threatening to destroy us?
Oh, no. We are by no means sure that we are the next step. It's just that in view of the cycle, we are the best we have to offer to help you. The cycle is rather inexorable.
That's treason.
No, it isn't. It's logic. I have to be logical.
That must be Maxine.
Who the hell is Maxine?
Who the hell is Maxine?
Girl I work with down at Telefax.
Does she usually come calling at 2:30 in the morning?
You did.
Well, that was because of your idiotic alliance. What's she here for?
To help us celebrate.
Celebrate what?
She is so unbothered.
My rapport, darling. My rapport. And if you're going to continue being antagonistic to it, I wish you'd leave. Now.
Maxine, how are you?
Fine. You must be Pax.
You must be right. You're too lovely to be wrong. Here, let me take your slipper.
Thanks. Hi, S.
Hello, Maxine. Come in.
Programmed out.
Pax, you're wonderful. He's so glib, I'll bet he even has a sense of humor.
He'd better have. I paid extra for it. Say something funny, Pax.
Don't put me on, dear. I have a sense of humor, but I'm not creative.
Maxine, you're late.
Only 2 hours? For me, that's almost early. Really, I am sorry. I was called back to the office. A report came in that an R-34 had killed a human being. You can imagine what a stir that caused.
He's giving her his undivided attention.
Craigus, your eyes are sticking out like a snail's.
Literally.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is my brother Craigus.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't know they were
I'm so
related.
happy to meet you.
No wonder she has so much patience for him.
Esme's told me about you.
Well, she's never told me about you. I didn't mean that to be as tactless.
Well, I mean, I guess they were talking about father and stuff like that. I mean, I never really put it two and two together. I guess I was half listening.
As it sounded. I only meant that if she had, I would have arranged to meet you sooner.
You did. At 6:33 last evening, outside Telefax.
I remember. I'm flattered that you remembered, too. Oh, and I want to apologize if I seem rude.
You should be flattered, Maxine. This is the first time I've seen the Craigus react as if a woman were anything other than a poorly designed man.
Between my career and my voluntary work for the Order, I haven't had too much time in my hands.
I'm surprised to find a flesh and blood are here. Is the Brotherhood becoming less hidebound?
No,
What would you like to drink?
I'll have what the Craigus is having.
Coming right up.
Another drop of poison to go.
Well, what kind of work do you do at Telefax?
Bottom rung, the routing room. But I'll have you know that I have 8 robots and a real live girl under me.
Most impressive.
And they promised to promote me to research next month.
Maxine is an authority on political science. Her father's a director at the Ministry of Politics.
Something I've wondered about. Things are run by the hierarchy of ministries. What is the exact function of the Ministry of Politics?
With the coordination of the other ministries. Then, too, they service the selector.
Politics was once the means of choosing the leaders. Now the machines do it.
Machines merely analyze the data given to them by us. The leaders are selected as a result of that analysis.
Do you know how the machine analyzes the data?
Well, no, not exactly.
Then how do you know if the father-mother uses all the data you give it? How do you know whether or not supplementary data is considered?
We don't.
Then you might almost say that the machines elect the leaders, that the Ministry of Politics is expendable. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm circuited to be logical and yet not to offend. That sometimes poses an insoluble problem.
I understand.
You see what I mean?
Please, I've given you a negative feeling. I must apologize.
Well, didn't your relays recognize that possibility?
I've embarrassed your guests. Shall I turn myself off?
You only said what I thought.
This is impossible.
Craigus, we fall in love when we see a part of ourselves reflected in another person. In the rapport operation,
Wow, that was
part
deep.
of me became Pax.
That was deep. That's true.
I won't discuss this any further.
That's very
And
true.
I won't hear of it any further. I must go now.
May I go with you?
You find this atmosphere uncomfortable?
I'm fascinated by it. And by you. May I?
Would you?
But you just got here.
Esme, I know this sounds silly, but I really just came by to apologize for being so late. I'll come again later
I
this
came
week.
to
and on time.
apologize for
It's
being
almost
so
3 now.
late. I guess
Congratulations.
better late than never.
I know you'll be very happy.
I appreciate
Thanks,
that.
Maxine. There are still a few little
If I said I
adjustments
was
to
gonna
be
see you
made.
today, I'm gonna see you
No.
today.
Pax was right. And so are you.
Muchas
I
gracias.
hope I didn't.
You didn't.
This matter is far from closed. I'll speak to you tomorrow.
As different as our viewpoints are, psychologically, philosophically, in every way, do you think it will help any?
I'm trying to keep our humanity. That's the
Craigus,
thing people don't understand.
Please don't dislike me too much. Nobody asks to be created.
Good night.
Get out of here. You might be right. Wow.
What is it, dear? Darling, you're leaving me out of something.
I'm sorry. It's the sense of humor. It's a lot more difficult to control than pain.
Why are you laughing, Pax?
For the reason everyone laughs.
Because it's funny.
Pax, what is it?
Irony. One of the funniest forms of humor.
What irony?
I'm not permitted to answer. I'm contra-circuited. I don't want to make 2 mistakes in one night.
I'm
A robot gonna keep the joke to himself.
offended by not knowing.
I
The
will be
knowledge would be more offensive.
I guess so.
Pax.
I love you, Esme.
No.
Pax, what would you do if something happened to me?
I am you. Anything that happens to you happens to me. Oh, this covering, this housing might go on and on for centuries. Pax wouldn't.
So this is showing you know how you use AI to like have relationships and friendships with them. They're going to the AI would like gas you up and make you feel super special and learn all the things they know about you to make you feel special and say all these things to make you feel special when it's really just the programmed robot supposed to do that. It's supposed to learn about you. And in a way, that's what humans do, but it's more genuine. It's like I'm doing it because I love you, doing it because I like you, I'm doing it because I respect you, right? There's like a feeling behind the intention to want to make someone feel good. And that human is the invisible part where the physical and the audio is being disguised as this means to be human or means to love like a human would or means to feel like a human would when you're just acting just acting and if the acting is good enough in any movie in any show in real life you're gonna think it's real. The acting is just so good. So hey, love is in the air tonight regardless.
I shouldn't have done that.
I thought you never would.
Then you experienced it too.
Outside the
Hmm.
telefax, there was a sort of tingle, and then at Esme's, I felt a sensation of exciting attraction.
Well, I'm not a young man. Pretty well past the age to contract, as a matter of fact, but well, I've never been affected like this before. I feel like a schoolboy. I can't stop looking at you.
I guess I always thought this was just something that always happened to someone else. It's like Esme said. You fall in love when you see some part of yourself reflected in another person. I love you, Craigus.
Good grief.
Don't, Maxine. I don't have the right.
The right?
When Esme and I were children, we spent the summers on our uncle's farm. It was near one of those old bombed-out cities. We used to sneak out and play in the ruins. Summer after summer, months, playing in ruins that were so hot with radiation that at night they shimmered in a blue light. No, I don't have the right to contract with a woman who might produce children.
But there are artificial means.
When Esme signed her report papers, she had to agree to submit to that. Contracting with me would be like going in rapport.
No, it wouldn't.
Yes, it would.
Rapport.
Sure, they say the birth rate is 2.8 per contract, but over 25% of the newborn are useless mutants. The average rate is 1.4 per union.
Useless mutants.
We're losing ground. We're in a headlong race towards disappearance.
But at this point in time, if we look at the rate of how these new generations are being like taught and brought up, I'm surprised they got this far. If these are the next generations, they're going to be so reliant on robots, so it's going to be hard to pry anybody away from the thought of not having a robot in the house, let alone in your hands. So they're fighting for a humanity that we should be fighting for it now. But we're too busy warring, too busy distracted and fighting among ourselves, and it's within ourselves and all that stuff.
Sure, they say the birth rate is 2.8 per contract, but
And the birth rate is getting lower.
contracting with me would be like going in rapport.
No, no, it wouldn't.
Yes, it would. Sure, they say the birth rate is 2.8 per contract, but over 25% of the newborn are useless mutants. The average rate is 1.4 per union. We're losing ground. We're in a headlong race towards disappearance. Machines will take over soon enough. As a man, I have to forestall that as long as I can.
Yeah, that's just the thing about it. That's just the thing about it. Keep the fight on.
Will you contract with me?
It's
Mm,
impossible.
what's their relationship? Like I thought they just met.
How much longer would our 1.4 offspring
Like tonight.
extend the human race? Point 4 off. How much longer would our 1.4 offspring extend the human race?
Well, the robots aren't bad, not really. It's just that man can't see himself supplanted without putting up a fight.
Wow. The rate of birth is a heavy concern in that timeline. So they're like, not only is it a calculated decision to have a child, it's just very unlikely that anyone has. I mean, I want to. The need to do anything is being like drowned by the comfort, I guess. We're just being so comfortable. So we're like, why bother? Why bother doing anything, let alone having children and raising them? And if we do have children and raise them, all you would need to do is have your DNA be inserted into a pod that has the child for you. So then you're like, oh, that's my procreation right there. The DNA and the DNA come together in the artificial pod does the thing, the incubation and all that stuff. It gets heavy. So it's normal to them now. The fight is normal to them now, but we're getting to a point where such problems are becoming more of an issue. But again, we're just so distracted.
I don't understand your prejudices, your ideals, but I'll try. I want to be with you forever.
Darling, I'll go anywhere with you.
Oh, dearest. Anywhere, anywhere.
One thing. Do me a favor?
What?
Tell me your last name.
On one condition.
What?
Tell me your first.
After you.
It's Megan.
It's Kenneth, or it was. When my father died, I dropped it. I became the Craigus.
Maxine Craigus.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Wife of the Craigus. Rating. What is your rating?
Geron 8.
Gerontologist 8? That high? You're wonderful. You know,
I got my eye
I
on
took
you.
quite a chance. Why, you might have been electronics or electrical engineer.
I'm just a nursemaid to a Mark 201 computer, trying to add a few extra years to our miserable span.
That's
You're
all.
something of a contradiction.
How?
Your work in gerontology deals with extending our lifespan as long as possible. And yet your hobby, the Order, is concerned with eliminating the robots. They last over 200 years, twice as long as we do.
We still
You
don't live
think
that
I'm taking
long.
my professional frustrations out on the robots?
Are you?
I've been a member of the Order over half my life. My father, we don't object to the robots as such. We only hold the humanoids are unnecessary. They're soulless, godless imitations of man. And in that form, they are not needed.
Well, I'd much rather work with a humanoid in the office than have all those little machines chugging about.
If those little machines didn't resemble us, it would never occur to them to try to replace us.
But how can we criticize the design? The Institute teaches that the human body is one of the most efficient forms of machine.
For general usage, yes, but robots by their function should be specialized.
Why?
Because we can't let them get too far ahead. Frankly, we can't compete with them.
So you take your ball and go home. Why compete? Why not just relax and enjoy them?
Well, that's exactly the attitude the Order's trying to combat. It's shared by the police, the ministries, and the majority of the population. We of the Order seem to be the only ones that realize the danger.
Right.
We recently discovered a most disturbing fact.
What was that?
Dang. Go ahead. Let's
The
hear
robots
it.
are organizing a pseudo-religion. They
Uh-oh.
refer to their recreation centers as their temples, the master computer as the father-mother.
The father,
When they
mother.
report there for their periodic rechargings, they receive as well all the information given to computers for analysis in the interim.
But doesn't that mean that within a year, every individual robot will be in possession of all the knowledge in the world?
Exit humanity.
But they can only operate in our benefit. Well, that's rule 1 in the manual.
The rules.
Tonight, for the first time
You're
in
really
history,
relying on the
a
rules.
robot killed a man.
Oh yeah, tell him
Tonight,
again.
for the first time in history, a robot killed a man. Rule 1 must no longer exist.
Right. Please don't think those rules are gonna stop
Are you
anything.
always so gloomy?
You don't worry about things like
That
this.
is my biggest. That's what I get the most out of people. I try not to be gloomy. I really don't. The truth hurts though. It does. It does. Like we all want to be comfortable. I know. I get it. $1 million, $1 billion. We can do whatever we want and go travel and all that. But regardless if we're living comfortable or we're struggling, if we're not focused on what needs to be focused on, we're gonna lose ourselves in the end as a human species. And the hard fight is the hard truth. It's no one said it was gonna be easy. Nobody said it was gonna be easy. It's gloomy because it's a lot of work to be done. But the bright side is, as a human species, we have each other. And that's just that. Like we get each other, despite our differences, we understand each other. And that's aliens won't understand us, robots won't understand us. We understand us. That's just like, that's something that's worth fighting for. You know,
Do you?
human connection.
Well, I would if I thought it would help. Are you always so gloomy?
You don't worry about things like this, do you?
Well, I would if I thought it would help. Do you want me to?
That's fair. I wouldn't want you to. I wouldn't. No one needs to worry.
I don't want to change the thing about you.
No one needs to worry.
Do you know it's almost 4 o'clock?
We should be going.
What are you going to do about breakfast?
Nothing bad has happened yet. That's the thing. Like that's the bright side of it all. That we're still here right now, and we have the potential to fight. In a way, that means just like get back together. Let's get back together, man. That's a good. You don't have to like put your dukes up or anything like that, but just love one another. That's how you fight back against the separation that comes with the evolution of technology. You see what social media does. We thought it was supposed to be bringing us together, but we're so far apart. But we have millions and billions of followers online. Don't got a single friend in real life.
I'm going to eat it.
Not alone. What are you going to do about breakfast?
I'm going to eat it.
Not alone.
Of course not.
What's the matter?
I don't know. I feel strange. Afraid.
You know, that humming was in the background of a lot of scenes in this movie. And I'm thinking to myself, is that just like some type of music or something? But I might have to go back and rewatch or just pay more attention going forward. Just like that sound. And then something usually happens after that sound. We're gonna pay attention.
Someone's watching us from out there. Somewhere out there in the shadows.
Maybe it's just a suspense sound effect. I don't know. It's an old movie.
Craigus, Miss Megan,
Could be
will
looking
you
too
come
deep
with
into
us?
it. Uh-oh, see? They're always watching.
But why should the order suspect you, particularly?
Oh, wow. I hope she didn't get like... That's terrible. I don't want anyone to get messed up in
Why should the
something.
order suspect you, particularly?
First, it was the anti-robot rally. I was handling it, and the propaganda pamphlets failed to arrive in time.
I handled that. Craigus told me the plans during one of his interviews. The information was relayed to the automation device at the printing plant. It arranged for the press to break down.
That could hardly be blamed on you. Was there something else?
I was to lobby a bill through with the Ministry of Robotics, get them to set up recharging stations separate from the computers. We wanted to halt the interchange of information.
That was my assignment. As soon as I learned the plans from Craigus, I managed to have the motion pigeonholed.
Then there was the premature explosion of the bomb at Telefax.
His pattern of failure would be sufficient to cause suspicion.
My position in the order is jeopardized for another and bigger reason.
What is that?
My sister is in rapport.
With the robot Pax, their personalities were melded 18 days ago.
Perhaps Pax should be reconditioned to become unsatisfactory. Then she will discard him.
Not wise. Craigus' sister is an editor at Telefax. Pax is especially indoctrinated in Morpheel's suggestion. Each time she sleeps, she is made more sympathetic to our cause.
Wow, so that's when we
Why
said
didn't
it.
you warn us about the raid on Dr. Raven's laboratory?
My suspicions were first aroused at 6:30. The raid took place at 10 o'clock. I had no interview time in between. I must warn you, aside from these interview periods, I'm a very dangerous obstacle to you.
If the order suspects him, it might be wise if we got him to resign.
That's easier said than done.
That's right. He's pretty ardent about the Brotherhood. Knowing the way he feels about robots, it's doubtful he'll act on any advice from us when he's himself again.
I was just gonna ask, like, what kind of like red light field are they in that makes them like want to tell the truth or whatever the case?
But he's in danger. The order will take his identity away if they catch him.
They'll get a real surprise if they open him up.
One thing worries me. There are several million people in the city, and only 15 R-96s. How did these two happen to get together?
There's always the mathematical possibility of coincidence.
So slight as to be negligible.
It's possible that their identical operations might have created a subconscious affinity which would draw them together.
We'd better check that out. Their effect on each other was most interesting.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are they implying that they're robots? And I missed that? You gotta be kidding me. Is that what I'm hearing?
Raven never tampered with instincts.
It was most interesting. When we picked them up, they were kissing.
That's understandable. Raven never tampered with instincts. You say the order is now aware of the thalamic operation?
They know it is being done. They don't know how.
What are they going
The
to
Cool
do with
Runs
Mark and the
deep.
volunteer?
They will both be disassembled.
I'm thinking like
Father, Mother. Yes?
I'm thinking he's under like some type of hypnosis. He's a robot, I think.
Is filtered in. He requests an immediate audience.
Have him come right in.
I'm Dr. Raven, a younger Dr. Raven, as you promised. Who's in charge here?
I was. But according to our agreement, I'm more than happy to turn the responsibility of this project over to you.
I remember these two. They were done right at the first.
Wow.
It's 5 minutes to 5.
The irony was hilarious for that robot to laugh. It was more sinister than I thought. It was more sinister than I thought.
The interview period is almost over. We better put them back in the street before they regain themselves.
I think not.
I
He
think.
served well.
Is he a robot?
I think he deserves to know the truth, and I'd like to try an experiment.
Is that safe? None of the existing R-96s are aware that they're robots.
Oh, it's
The
a
ones
wrap.
we tried to tell cease to function.
It's said and done. It's over.
They ceased to function because they were without faith and hope, important elements to humans. To die and be resurrected as a robot is a deep shock. The sudden realization that they are experiencing all the emotions of a human and yet are mechanical is an even deeper shock. Their future becomes hopeless.
But what hope can you offer them?
I just completed the final stages of an experiment prior to my recent death and recreation.
Will it work for her, too?
I think so.
Her job at Telefax is menial. She's never been able to offer helpful information. We can study their reaction. It will give us an idea of the length of acclimation period necessary.
Be prepared to draw them off for transplant in case the reaction is negative.
We'll raise the tubes one at a time.
We're gonna see how you take it.
Your clickers.
Clickers.
Your terminology is crude,
Right.
but your conclusion is correct. More exactly, we are the Robot Central Committee for the Preservation of Mankind.
Preservation? Ha. What have you done with her?
She'll return it almost any time now.
He said preservation.
Who the hell are you, and what do you do with these mechanized mannequins?
I'm Dr. Raven. You came to my laboratory last night. I'm told.
You're lying. Dr. Raven was an old man, and he was dead.
I didn't like being old and dead.
We must
He
take
is
the girl out of
younger.
the Irrelathon.
Are you all right?
I feel fine. What happened? Where are we?
Good question.
Where are we?
You're in the temple.
I wouldn't set foot in this filthy machine shop even if it weren't illegal for me to be here. Now, why were we forced to come here?
You weren't forced. You were invited.
Why don't you calm down, Craigus?
You know me?
Quite well, as a matter of fact. You had the surveillance committee of the Order of Flesh and Blood.
So that's it. Well, let me tell you and these clickers something. I just met this girl tonight. She knows nothing about the Order. Let her out of here right now.
No. No, I won't go without you.
I think I'll open up a few of you clickers. We're being held here against our will. I'll personally see to it that each of you are disassembled. And you imposter. I'll have your memory pulled so fast you'll never forget it.
You may leave at any
Pulled
time
so
you wish.
fast you never forget it.
I should have expected something like this after that clicker murdered the real Dr. Raven last night. You didn't bring us here just to let us go.
The murder of Dr. Raven was both unfortunate and unnecessary.
That attitude in a robot can get you divided into components.
Perhaps. Krigus, are you familiar with the R-96?
The Order knows they exist, and we know that the real Dr. Raven was instrumental in their construction.
Creation of an R-96 requires a modified humanoid-type robot and the body of a human being, which has been dead less than 6 hours.
What do? Change brains?
In effect, we perform a thalamic transplant, but that's a misnomer. We draw off everything that makes a man peculiar to himself. His learning, his memory, these interreacting constitute his personality, his philosophy, capability, and attitude. The human brain is merely the vault in which the man is stored.
And not a very ingenious vault.
Ingenious enough to create you clickers.
Creation is only the result of the fusion of facts which haven't been previously related.
Fascinating.
There's one other point that may be of interest to you.
What?
Tell him.
Tell him. He looked at the camera.
Kragus, you are a robot.
No.
Clicker? Me?
Come on.
Now isn't that something? Now that you've found yourself capable of murder, I don't suppose anything as minor as an insult would offend your circuits.
Right.
Kragus,
You could tell jokes
there are
all
only
you want.
15 robots on this planet capable of acting against a human being. You are one of them. Maxine is another.
Look, you can tell the world I'm a clicker, but you can't tell me.
Right.
Kragus, they think we're something or someone else.
Well, that's exactly what's happened. And you've made some pretty damaging admissions. Clicker, you're in trouble.
It's over for you.
Horace, would you prove the status of our friend, Kragus?
Proceed!
Don't be afraid, Kragus. Take it out.
I would
The
have.
blade, Kragus.
I would have played dead.
Look at the blade.
I didn't feel a thing.
Reflex action. Cut off your pain relays.
I'm no clicker. R96, anything. I hate robots. I'm a leader in the Order of Flesh and Blood.
Right, for crying out
And the
loud.
only robot who can claim that distinction.
I don't know what you're talking. I'm me. I was a child. I grew up. I remember it all. I had little hands. And they grew larger. I grew up. I can hate. And I can kill.
I could kill.
I'm a man.
Kragus, think back 6 months ago. Do you remember a certain day at your laboratory? The day you blacked out?
Of course, been working hard. My work in the day, the order at night, I must have fainted. But I got back to my apartment. I thought very well the next day.
That day, Kragus, you suffered a cerebral hemorrhage. You died.
I died.
What?
You performed that operation on me.
The father and mother informed us of your death immediately. We were able to retrieve your body before it was discovered, and the police informed of the fact. You were duplicated and transferred.
This is some sort of a joke.
Wait, so is he the real? Like, is the mind real
The
or no?
idea takes some getting used to. Me. The Craigus. A clicker.
That's right, Craigus. We're clickers. You're handling it quite well.
Clickers.
Of course,
Give it
you've
a
had 6
rest.
months to acclimate. It's not really impossible, is it?
Craigus, what is he talking about?
Don't worry about it, dear. What about Maxine? Is she really like me?
Exactly.
Craigus, I don't understand any of this. I'm frightened.
Oh.
There's no reason for you to be frightened. Think back, my dear. Do you recall an unusual incident at Telefax about 3 months ago?
3 months? The bomb. In the routing room at Telefax. Of course.
Craigus remembers it too.
No, it couldn't have been then. Maxine, we were only trying to discourage the pro-integration editorials. The bomb... We thought there'd only be robots in the routing room.
But I was only stunned. I guess I went home.
He's all right.
You were killed. One of our robots brought what was left of you to us. We barely got you in time. We did make you a bit thinner. You had a tendency to be plump.
That's right. After that, my clothes didn't fit. Thank you.
How do you apologize to someone for killing them? What did you do with our bodies?
That's a good question.
They were of no further use. They were processed.
Processed.
Did you want them?
No.
In all these cases, we process the bodies. It wouldn't do to have a dead Craigus turn up when there's a live one walking around.
It's hard to think of yourself as being processed.
I would know about that.
But I still have my own face. But my hands, how can I feel so complete?
Because you are complete. A man is only the sum total of his experiences. You both have that as well as certain mechanical advantages. For instance, you can absorb knowledge directly from the computers without study.
But I just can't think of myself as a robot.
Well, who is better off? The king who dreams each night that he's a beggar, or the beggar who dreams each night that he's a king?
There's nothing wrong with us, Craigus.
That's just the trouble. We're perfect. Perfect machines.
Craigus, you're a gerontologist. Your branch has managed to extend life expectancy to more than 100 years.
It would be longer, but the radioactivity left by the wars is working against us.
Exactly. Births are declining at such a rate the father-mother computed the human race will be extinct in a couple hundred years.
We've been working against that deadline.
We got enough
According to
time.
Rule 1 of the manual, we have to operate in the best interests of humanity. That rule has forced us to take these steps.
Forced you? To take what steps?
Unfortunately, humanity doesn't always know its own best interests. The material of the human body can't exist with the radioactivity, and it isn't capable of adjusting fast enough to survive.
We're making headway.
When I perfected the thalamic transplant technique, these clickers knew about it in a day and a half.
But if you robots had the process, why did you risk using Raven? Why didn't you just do it yourself?
We tried. But the shock of dying and being resurrected as a robot was too severe. They re-died. A sort of an adjustment period was needed. Then Raven perfected a way to gap the memory so that the death experience was erased. The subject was spared the knowledge of his new type body until he was able to accept it safely. He refused to register the memory gap process, so we couldn't get hold of it.
If they didn't have the thought process to use on you, why didn't you die when you came to?
I originated the process. I understand it. I was pre-adjusted. I even made them agree to duplicate the body of my younger days when it became necessary.
Your death was necessary?
If I'd been taken alive and turned over to the police, my memory would have been dispersed and all of my unregistered formulas lost forever. But dead, they were able to save me and my memory.
How long have you had the process?
Almost a year. You two are the first full cycle transplants.
What do you do now?
Wait for the leaders to die and then reactivate them. When the time is right, you will announce that you've achieved immortality. When the rush for applications is over, you'll probably be deified.
So the machines take over.
Craigus, is it true that there will be nothing but machines? That we are machines?
Hey Sam, we're at the end of the creation of humanoids, 1962. I think I recorded the stream. We had one part, and we got to like half the movie. The stream got shut down because I ran out of memory on my storage, and then this is the second part of the stream. It's been pretty fascinating. I'll just watch the movie. I'm just gonna watch the movie.
Yes, it's true.
Like going on.
Machines. But you're a beautiful machine.
You know beauty. How do you feel toward Maxine?
I love her.
And you?
I love him very much.
And that's a lot for a couple of godless, soulless robots.
Are you godless, Craigus? Search yourself, it's important. Are you godless?
No. No, I don't think so. I'm not.
Then you can't be soulless. Look, a man may have his leg amputated. Is his soul decreased by that loss?
No.
Not even a fraction of 1%?
Of course not.
What if a man loses both legs?
A negative can't be compounded. The soul would be the same. You just get artificial legs.
You've just received an artificial body. A new body. Ageless. Tireless. Disease-free and renewable every 200 years.
I guess nothing has changed except maybe a few chemicals.
In effect.
Well,
I plan on uploading both halves today on my YouTube channel. And throughout the day, I plan on watching a little bit more movies. My algorithm has been switched and changed a little bit because I watched this one movie last night that kind of resembled the Twilight Zone. It was like some black and white old movie, and I fell asleep to it naturally. And over the course of the night, my YouTube was like auto playing all these old 1950s, 1960s, 1970s movies, and I just get recommended this movie. And I was watching it this morning, and I was like, "Wow, this is interesting. I would want to stream it, and probably stream it a lot more." So I'm going to upload these two today, or at least try my best to find the videos, upload it today, and hopefully that will be that, and we can. I definitely send a link to the video on to you later.
Transplant must include the soul.
No, only the memory which includes the faith that there is a soul. Whatever it is, you seem to have it.
And when the entire human race has been transplanted, death will cease to exist.
And birth will cease to exist, too. The most precious hope of every woman.
How do you think these two R96s would like to pick up 4 points?
You can raise them to R100s? Make them propagate themselves?
I worked it all out prior to my recent death and resurrection. I didn't want to turn it over to you until I didn't need you anymore. Now I don't, since we're all on the same side. How about it, you two? It'll take several simple operations. Hardly more difficult than removing a rib. Somebody has to be first.
Self-procreating.
It's a pretty sloppy way of doing things, but it fulfills a certain psychological need.
Paradoxical, isn't it? I spend my life seeking immortality on one hand and seeking to destroy it on the other.
I love you, Craig.
That's what makes us human, okay? But I guess they got it right. Without
Of course, the
irony can't
operation
be
was a
without
success.
humanity. That's what he's saying.
Of course, the operation was a success. Or you wouldn't be here.
Please do not. Please do not. That was that. Interesting movie. I'm going to again try to upload this pretty soon because I want to continue watching more videos. When I upload, I'll be able to delete this from my computer so I can have more space to record. That's how that has to go. I have so many games on my computer and need to manage the space accordingly. So, but if you want my reaction, I'll have my everything on YouTube, and it'll be great. Shout out to everyone in the chat.